What's up guys, it's your boy Rabner, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build this simple castle inside of Minecraft. So as you can see, it's on a sort of like square base. It's quite simple, it's made out of general stone blocks, and I think it looks really nice. So the thing with this castle is, in this video I will just be giving a simple tutorial on how to just build the thing you see right now, the castle. Pretty simple, pretty nice. And then in a follow-up video, which will be posted probably next week or in the next few weeks, I'll be showing you how to build this castle, but it's got lots of survival friendly stuff inside of it, so like villager farms, storage, stuff like that, all the stuff that you could need in a survival world. So let's get right into the video, guys. So before we get into the actual castle building itself, we're going to have a quick look at the layout and the blocks that we're going to be using. So in terms of the blocks, on the screen now there should be the amounts of all of the ones. These are just for like the castle itself, so for another video obviously we'll be going over some ways to put like farms and stuff inside of it for survival use, but this is only for the actual castle itself. So we've got cobblestone blocks and stairs. We've also got stone bricks and stone brick stairs, and stone and stone stairs. We've got light grey concrete. We've got polished andesite stairs and slabs. We've got bricks, the deep slate bricks with the stair, slab and wall variant. We've got oak, wood or logs depending on which one you want to use, and oak, stripped oak wood and oak planks. We've got spruce stairs, spruce slabs and spruce trapdoors. We have also got dark oak stairs and slabs. We've got path block, corster and podzol, and we have got fence varieties. We've got oak fence and oak fence gate, spruce fence, and we've got spruce doors and trapdoors. So those are pretty... I guess I put trapdoors twice, but it doesn't really matter. So those are most of the blocks that we need. Obviously there are some other ones, so leaves and stuff that you may also want to add, but these are the main blocks that you sort of need for the build. So looking at the base of the castle itself, so there are several sort of different areas. So the sort of dark grey, that refers to sort of the walls, sort of for the build. The light grey refers to like the main keep, so when we sort of build it in a survival based way, that is going to be all the like villagers are going to be for trading. We've got sort of the orange bit, that's supposed to be like the entrance hall, so that's going to have our enchanting setup. The white one, that's going to be sort of villager farms, so like farming areas where you can get like carrots and potatoes and stuff. The red bit is going to be like animal pens. The yellow bit is going to be like the storage and living area. The blue in the middle is going to be the well. The sort of brown dots, they're going to be fences. The like dark grey dots, they represent the sort of a gatehouse, and the blue around the edge represents a moat, and obviously that's optional. So as you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff here. So the main, I don't know all of the sort of lengths off by heart, but the ones that I do know are that most of the walls in between the towers, they're pretty much all 7. So going from the block next to the tower to like the other block next to the tower, so they're all 7, and the towers themselves are sort of a circle, so they have 3 blocks, and you sort of go, and instead of like being a square, you miss out the corner, and then you go another 3 blocks down, so it would basically be a 5x5 square if it was a square. So that is pretty much the layout. Obviously on the screen there should have been a sort of layout with lengths and stuff, but that is sort of what we're going to do for now. Now we are going to get into the build itself. So let's get right into it. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to build up the walls. So the way we're going to do the walls is we're going to use a gradient. So cobblestone to stone bricks to stone, and then on top of the bits there we're going to use light grey concrete, but we're not going to use that for now. So for the towers, they are going to be, you're going to go up 3 blocks of cobblestone, then 4 blocks of stone bricks, and then 3 more blocks of stone itself. So we're going to do that for all the towers, so they're going to be a total of 10 blocks tall. So if we build this up quickly, as you can see, this is going to be how tall the tower sort of walls are, so that is a pretty good height. So for the walls themselves, we're going to go up 3 cobblestone, 3 cobblestone, and then 2 stone bricks, so they're going to be 5 blocks in total. So from this we can see that for each sort of floor is going to be 5 blocks tall. So now all we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing for every single sort of like tower going along this grey bit here, as well as the walls. So let's get right into that. Right then, so now that we've done this part, we are just going to quickly have a look sort of at it. So as you can see, the walls are 1 block thick, and the towers are sort of all the way around, so you don't want to leave the backs open, you want to fill it in completely, so they all look pretty nice. So what we're going to do now is we are going to just quickly go around this other side here, and then we're going to have a look at this sort of bit here. Right then, so now that we've done that side, we're going to go on to these sort of like keep areas here. So we're going to start with the light grey one. So all you want to do here is it's very similar to the tower, you just want to go all the way around this grey bit, going up for 10 blocks here, like this tower here. So we're just going to quickly do that. Right then, so as you can see, we've now built up the keep area, and it is quite large and sort of quite flat, but we're going to fix that later. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to build exactly like this exact thing here as well. So I'm just going to copy it over, but obviously you just have to build this exact thing here again. Right then, so I've pasted it over just with World Edit, so that's why I do it so fast. And obviously, again, it's just looks pretty nice, it's pretty symmetrical at the moment. So all you want to do for all the other walls that are left, for the orange ones at least, all you want to do is you just want to fill them up going to like the 5 level again, just like we did on the walls at the front. So you just want to do that on the orange and the rest of the grey walls. Right then guys, so as you can see, we have built up the rest of the walls. These bits are going to be made out of something else that we're going to do after we build this area of the castle. So now what we're going to do is we are going to build up with the polished andesite to create sort of like a barrister around the thing, just to make the walls look like they have some more sort of like depth to them. So you want to go 1 block in, build up like that. So upside down stairs, then place a right way up stair on top of it, like that. Then you want to place a upside down stair next to those ones, so it should look like this. Then you want to place a polished andesite slab on top of the stairs, so it should look just like that. So for the towers, you just want to do so these the stairs on like either side here, so they should just look like that. Then you want to just do exactly the same pattern sort of on these sides here. The only difference is in these corners you just want to make like a full block, either using polished andesite slabs or just like a proper block. So we just want to quickly repeat this all the way around, again just doing the same pattern that we did sort of down here, just on a sort of like different angle. So if we just place the slabs on top, then as we can see we have created a sort of like turret there. So all we want to do is we want to repeat this same pattern on all of these sort of like stone tops, so it's like consistent all the way around. So right then, we have now finished off all of the bits we are going to sort of need to do for now, and as you can see it's looking pretty nice. So all you need to do now is, if you just get your spruce slabs, then you can just fill in the sort of front bits like this, just with the spruce slabs, just like one on top of the stone block there. So you only need to do that for these four going along here. Right then, so now that we've done this bit, we are going to start working on the back over here. So what we want to do is we want to get our I'll just get rid of these ones for now. What we want to do is we want to get our selection of deep slate blocks, and we are going to make some pointy roofs on top of these towers here. So first of all, you want to create like a layer like this, just going along here. You then want to place like another one on top, so it's 2 layers in total. You then want to place, probably swap the stairs, so it should look like, your elementary should look like this, so the deep slate bricks, slabs, stairs, then wall. So you want to go, then you want to place another sort of block in the middle here, a slab on top of that one, then some stairs sort of facing into it. Oh, no, I broke a block. Well, yeah, some stairs facing into it, so it should look like this. You then want to go up 2 blocks from the stair, so it should look like that. So then you create sort of like a little box. You then want to go up again, like this. So you create a sort of a little smaller circle here. Then want to place your stairs on top, like this. You then want to go up like that, so place 1 block, then place a wall on top of here, and then walls sort of on top of these corner blocks here, and that will just round out a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to repeat this pattern on all of these sort of back towers here. Right then, so I'm just going to do it on this side for now, and then I'll copy it over to the other side because it is identical later. So what we are going to do now is we're going to get our spruce slabs again, and we're going to fill in this area. But before we do that, we want to get our andesite, and we just want to fill in sort of this bit here. So all we're going to do is we're just going to repeat this sort of like pattern that we were doing before here. So obviously it's 1 block lower than usual, so we don't need to place that bit here. We'll just place this block, then that block. And obviously you can just place slabs in these places because you won't be able to see it because the slab's going to be on this level, and then just like that. So you just want to do that on each side, just so it's sort of consistent around the build. Right, and now we're just going to again fill it in with the spruce slabs. So once you've filled it in, we are gonna sort of make the tower that we have planned out down here. So all you need to do is just line it up here. So again, it's just exactly the same as these other towers. And then when you see it like that, then you can just break this bit because we don't need this anymore. So you just do that. Then as you can see, we've got an empty area here. So what we want to do is we want to quickly get rid of that. We want to get our stone, and then we want to get our light grey concrete. Obviously you don't need to use this. If you want, you could just use stone, because I am aware that concrete is quite expensive to get in survival. So just outline this like this, and then what you want to do is just build up 4 with the light grey concrete. Once you've done that, we're just going to build the same roof on top of it. So let's quickly do that. So once you've done that, as you can see, that is pretty much that area done. So all you want to do is just copy exactly the same thing you did here onto this side. Right then, so as you can see, those areas back there are pretty much finished for now, but we are going to quickly work on this bit here. So all you want to do is you want to build up with the 2 block bit here. So it should look just like that. Oh no, zombies. And then what you want to do is go up another block like this. So we're going to do that again. So we're just going to quickly build up like this. another block. Then we're going to get out our stairs and go like this. And then we're going to start going up in slabs to the center. So if we just do this, then that's the center of this area here. And then all you need to do is just repeat this sort of roof here on the other side so it meets in the middle. And if you haven't done already, then replace these bits here with a full andesite block like that. Right, so there we go. Now we're going to add a quick little dormer in it, so just in the middle here we want to break these blocks here, then place in some stone like this. We then want to get our andesite and build out like this. Then what we're going to do is just create a sort of A-frame like this, so it goes up in stairs, and at the top we want to put a slab. Then all we will need to do is just fill this in like this. Now we're just going to quickly build the same thing on this side. Right then, so as you can see, it is all looking pretty nice so far. So now what I think we're going to do is we are going to get into detailing the walls. So what I'd recommend doing is just emptying, obviously if you're in creative you can do this, empty your inventory and get your cobblestone, stone bricks and stone, and all we're going to do is we're just going to mix it up a little bit in the walls. So you want to go like occasionally just go like a block up with the cobblestone, and then we're going to go a block down with the sort of stone, so it sort of looks like this, and then we're going to go like a block with the stone bricks into the stone, just occasionally like that, and then do exactly the same thing with the stone like this. So as you can see, this sort of mixes it up a little bit, makes it look a little bit more ragged, and we're going to do this around the entire build. So let's go do that. Right then guys, so as you can see we finished all the walls. I decided to cut part of it because obviously you don't need to see every single part. For this I'd recommend you don't actually have to follow this block for block, just sort of mix it up in your own way. Some other things you may want to add is just add in some mossy cobblestone just at the bottom, so this will just sort of make it look a little bit more that's like inside the ground. But you don't need to add this like mossy variants to any other, like the stone bricks for example, because this sort of is just like the grass growing up the walls. So let's just quickly go around doing that. Right then, so as you can see that looks pretty nice, and now we're going to go on to sort of like the windows for these sort of buildings here. So you want to get your cobblestone, stone and stone brick and stone stairs, and then we're going to go around adding in the windows. So for the windows you want to go sort of one block below this area here and place an upside down stair. You then want to break 2 blocks, so it should look like that, then break the block below it and replace it with a like whatever stair is sort of like the block that you've replaced. So for example here it would be stone bricks, and I'm pretty sure for most of the build it will be stone bricks, but all you need to do is just do this for like going around most of the build. So you only need to do it on the towers because we want it to not be on ground level, so like obviously archers or whatever could like arch out of it. So let's go build that. So as you can see, we have pretty much built out all of the windows we need to. So something I didn't explain, you want to do the same sort of thing on these walls here. So yeah, just one block sort of lower than this, you want to place a stair and then do the same thing. And sort of on the inside, we're going to be doing sort of similar windows on the ground floor. So we're going to do that in a minute. But as you can see, we've built a smaller window here, and that's because the sort of roof from this area means that the actual size of this is restricted. So we are going to just build out the windows now. So now that we've built these windows, as you can see, obviously they look pretty nice. We're not going to build any here because otherwise it just wouldn't really make much sense, because it would just lead into this area here. So we're going to build a big door here, just break this sort of area just like that, then do this, and as you can see, we've got a large door which will enter into this area here. So as you can see, we've sort of kind of finished most of the actual castle itself. The only other thing left is sort of finishing up these areas. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some doors sort of on either side of these sort of bits here. So just break 2 blocks here, and obviously these are going to act as sort of ways to look over the minor render distance come on a Eternal server, and just ways to look sort of across. And then we are going to build this sort of bit here. So all you want to do is just along these walls break in doors so we can go through into sort of around this area. So I just did it then. So as you can see, we've just got doors like there going into the towers so you can sort of see around. So now we are going to quickly do the sort of gate house bit here. So what we're going to do first is we are going to break these blocks and we're going to replace them with dispensers. So we're going to place the dispensers like this, facing upwards, and all it should look like is that. And this is just going to sort of make it look like so the actual gate itself goes down. There, we're going to place a full block just like the one below it. What we're then going to do is sort of create something like this. We're going to get some full blocks and put them here, so it should just look like that. So now what we're going to do is we are going to sort of outline it. So we're going to place 2 more so we're going to place some full stone bricks on top of that block there in a slab, so it goes up like this and is more curved, and that means people can walk over it. What we're now going to do is we are going to get our andesite blocks, and we're going to place them in sort of positions that make sense. So unlike last time where it's normally like this, we're going to have that sort of bit there here, so it's got a little bit more sort of power to it. We're then going to place a sort of upside down stair here instead of 1 block lower, and then we are going to place our sort of blocks like this, somewhat similar to that, so it goes up, then place a slab on the side here, and as you can see we get a nice little arch for people to walk over. So we're going to repeat that pattern on the other side. So just upside down stair, stair on top of it, and slab on top of that, then upside down stairs, 2 next to each other, normal way up one there, upside down, 2 slabs on top of there, and then a slab just like this. So as you can see, that looks pretty nice, and just means we can walk all the way along. Obviously with the doors we can still fit through, because the door will be like 1 block back, so on this side. There are a few mobs in here, so make sure to light it up when you're building. So now what you want to do is we want to get some chains and some iron bars, and what we want to do with these is we want to sort of place the iron bars like this in these top 2 blocks here. So it should look like that. Then we want to place the chains going down sort of here, so it looks like it's going into the furnace, and the dispenser, and this is sort of like a mechanism to pull it down. So obviously in a survival base this wouldn't really work, but there are definitely ways to get around this and to make it so you can sort of get through and so that like other mobs can't. So now we've sort of finished this front bit, so all we're going to do is we're going to build a well. So we're just going to get our stone bricks, we're going to get some, we're going to get the stone brick stairs. We're going to go in the middle here, place a stone brick there, then we are going to go around like this. We're going to get our spruce fences and our spruce slabs. We're going to go up two with the fences in each corner. We're going to place a spruce slab on top of each of these. Then we're going to place another slab sort of in the middle here, so we're going to have to turn that into a full block as like a temporary placeholder, so it will kind of look like this. And then in the sort of middle here, we're going to place a temporary slab, and then like place one in the middle, so it should look like that, and it just gives it a really nice little shape. So now we are going to go onto these areas here. Right, so get your oak blocks. So you want your oak wood, oak planks, and stripped oak wood. We also need our sort of spruce variants, and we need our dark oak slabs. So what we are going to do first is we are going to go over here, and we're going to find the middle and place down one of these. Move 3 blocks, place another one, and all we have is that. So then I'm going to break these blocks here, and as you can see, we get this sort of like pillar thing. We're going to go along one block behind it with the oak planks. Then we're going to build up 3 blocks with the stripped oak wood, so it should look like this. We're then going to build up these again so it matches it. We're then going to place some spruce stairs upside down like this, sort of aiming away from that bit. Then we're going to place a sort of slab in the middle so it creates a little arch. Going to repeat that on the other 3 wide one, and then just place stairs on either side along here. So as you can see, this looks pretty nice. Then what we're going to do is sort of create this, just one like block out and a slab up, so it should look like that. If you want, you can add a detail by sort of adding another sort of stair aiming outwards like this, so that will just give it a little bit more sort of like base to it. Then what we want to do is we want to build this up, so this dark oak slab is going to be going along here, so it should just look like that. So 1 block away from here, going to place one of these here, going up just like this, and it should reach a peak sort of there. Actually wait, so it should reach a peak here. Then we're going to start building it down again, so you want to fill in this area with either spruce blocks or just spruce slabs. I prefer spruce slabs because we already have some. And then we're just going to carry on sort of along here with the dark oak leading into the wall just like this. So as you can see, what we've done here is we've made a sort of like little cabin sort of inside of the castle. If you want to sort of make like a railing behind here, all you need to do is get your slabs, your trapdoors even like this, and just create like a little railing like that, so that sort of like blocks it off, so they couldn't accidentally walk off, or well, I mean, you could just jump over it, but so that for like knights or whatever didn't need to walk off. Then you just do exactly the same thing here so that it sort of matches up. So as you can see, it looks pretty nice. What we're going to do now is we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, but we're not going to have these back oak walls. So as you can see, we've now got this sort of open area here, and it does look a little bit barren on the inside, so all you need to do is move 3 blocks back from here, remove the sort of that area, then just build up to the sort of ceiling here, and then just do it in line with the other sort of ones, so just like this. Then all we need to do is just fill this in with sort of these blocks here. So you want them to be like a block below the slab, so it should look like this, because obviously you can't place 2 slabs of a different type in the same block. So it should look just like this, and all you want to do is just go along sort of like this, and this will just create like an inner roof, so it looks like it's got a little bit more like depth to it. So we're just going to quickly do that around this entire build. So as you can see, it looks pretty good. So now what we're going to do is we are just going to quickly like finish up most of it really. So it's just getting your fences. So we want our oak fences like this. We want to sort of create like a zone like this. So just do the fences like that. Place some of these in between it so you can get inside. Then just fill in these middle bits here like that. Because we're going to have like two different animal enclosures. We then want to again use the fences, so this middle bit we want to do like that. So obviously that isn't ideal, so if you want to you can just replace it with a block like this. We want to do this on both sides, and then in this area we want to get some we want to get our dark oak slab again. We want to place it sort of in the middle here. We want to get some water. Just place it in here and then place the dark oak slab over the top. Get a hoe, so I'm going to get this so I get the Serious Dedication achievement. Then you just want to hoe down all of this land so it can sort of go a maximum of this distance. And as you can see, that looks pretty good. If you want, you can just sort of make this bit go into the ground. I'm going to do that, but obviously it isn't really necessary because no one's ever really going to notice. So it should look just like that. The door's going to be here, so we're just going to do that and break a block here. And obviously if you want to do the windows, then you need to get your spruce fence, so that's just going to go in here, and that looks pretty nice. We're going to get some, we'll just repeat this on the other side real quick. Now what you want to do is, I just quickly finished up that underneath bit there. You want to get some seeds, and we're just going to let them grow up like this. So I just got an achievement, but all we need to do is just fill in this area here, and then over time they'll grow up and you'll get like a little bit of like an inner sort of seed area for stuff you want. So this will look pretty nice. So that's kind of a, now we're just going to be adding like extra details really. So you get your doors. We're just going to put them in, so one block back. Just like this. So as you can see, you've got a door in the middle, and then around it I've been using the slabs, and that sort of just creates an illusion of like a larger door than's actually there. Obviously we might need some water to put in the well. So if we just put it in here, and it will just look like that, pretty nice. Obviously you probably want to add light, so if you just get some torches. Oh, there it is. Just place them sort of on these bits here, on the inside of the pens like this, and that will look pretty nice. So we just forgot to put the door over here. So as you can see, it's 3 blocks tall, so we're going to place a door on the inside, and then a sort of trapdoor over the top, and it makes it look like a taller door. So next on the inside we want to add in our sort of like dirt paths and podzol. So the first thing we want to do is just mix in the path blocks themselves. I'd recommend trying to avoid these like side bits here, because otherwise you're going to have to replace like that block there. So you want to try and avoid it so you can save blocks. And all you want to do in this area is just mix in the coarse dirt and the path blocks. Leave quite a bit of grass just to give it some greenery, and it'll look really good. Now that we've done that, inside of the cattle pens you just want to add in some like podzol and stuff. So just mix in some of this stuff. We all need like a little bit of grass, but not that much. So just mix in some podzol and some coarse dirt, so there is very like little grass left. So now that you've done that, obviously you can add some animals, but I don't think we really need to. And that is pretty much the inside of the build done. All that's left now is to just add, oh I forgot to add windows on this bit. So all you need to do here is just same thing, don't need to change that block. Right then, so now the build is pretty much done. All we need to do is get some oak leaves and some grass, and we just want to mix them like around the build. sort of before we do the moat. So you just want to mix in some grass, and then put some leaves sort of going against the wall like this. So now that we've done that, we're pretty much ready for the moat. So I'm just going to get rid of all the blocks here, and then we can start building that. So now onto the moat. It's pretty simple. All you need to do is dig down 1 block, and then get some water, and we just want to fill in sort of this area right here with the water. So it should just be water all the way around. So as you can see, the moat does look like a little bit weird, but obviously it is artificially created, so it will look a little bit sort of straight. So that is pretty much the build for now. So this is all you really need to do. All I'm going to be showing you if you want to build this like in creative and you don't want an interior. However, sort of like next week, well, obviously next week if you're watching this like on the day, but it will be like the next video that shows up if you're watching this sort of after the time. I'll give like a short tutorial on how to sort of turn this into a simple like survival base. So it's very simple. I'm not really an expert on sort of redstone and stuff, so it's just got some small villager farms, just general enchanting stuff that you need, and just, yeah, simple stuff that you'll probably need in your world. So, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. This castle, I'm really proud of it. I think it's really cool. So, yeah, I'm very happy with this. So, so if you've made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And obviously, if you've got any questions, join my Discord. Links to my other socials in the description. So, yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!